Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Sunny Healing. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to take a look at how tarot or any kind of pick a card reading is helping you in your spiritual growth. So I have 4 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1 is the cat energy. Pile 1. Pile 2 is the seahorse energy. Pile 3 is the seagull energy. Pile 4 is the eagle energy. I'll show you the piles. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Sorry, I'm just lighting some Palo Santo. Okay, so pile 1, you guys chose the cat energy. So let's take a look at your message first of all. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Pile 1. For you guys, I'm sensing many of you have activated your third eye chakra, and there is clairvoyant skills here in this pile. I'm also sensing pile 1 that you guys have connected with people who are similar to you, who are very close to you in the way you guys vibe. Same type of frequency, you're aligning with people who bring you peace, who bring you equal give and take, who are closer to your energetic level than other people maybe who are surrounding you. I'm also sensing that tarot or pick cards are helping you see through certain situations that you might have not been able to see through or to understand. Many of you have found peace. Many of you have learned to actually align within to find better answers. Many of you have relied or learned to rely on your intuition to get the answers you need about any type of situation. Love, I feel here mainly, but in general. Some of you have actually connected with people you might have never connected with outside the community of tarot. You might also have noticed that people not only from different backgrounds, different cultures, are connecting with you on a very much deeper level than sometimes people who are just there who look like you or who are from the same cultural background. Many of you have noticed that there is a lot of energy exchange during the time you guys are watching tarot or reading comments. Some of you are noticing that you guys are getting deeper in terms of your knowledge about yourself, your inner knowing, and your knowledge of who you are becoming. The cat energy, it says independence, magic, abundance. The cat is well known for its independent character. In the Egyptian hierarchy of beasts, it was the supreme being. The divine mother of all cats was the goddess Bast. The Greeks associated cats with the goddess Artemis, the huntress, and virgin goddess of the moon. It was also known for witchcraft. Pile 1, many of you could have actually discovered witchcraft or have started working on spells. a lot of psychic gifts here, pile one. Some of you have been practicing your psychic gifts using pick cards or tarot. Some of you have been becoming more in tune with your skills or have discovered your psychic skills. Specifically, I'm sensing here clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance. I'm also sensing here, pile one, most of you are empaths anyways. Most of you had intuitive skills. Most of you were already connected to some type of spiritual practice before actually getting into tarot. You guys, I'm also sensing that some of you were really connected to the moon cycles or have had connection with moon goddesses, the dark feminine here, dark feminine goddesses, everyone. Some of you had worked with Artemis as one of, or even Diana. Diana actually is the Roman version of Artemis. I'm also hearing some of you might have been asking to become mothers or to find ways to improve your fertility, and you've been guided towards pick cards or tarot. All right, let's take a look. Pile one. How is this helping you in your spiritual growth? Pile one. Mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. Okay, right away, pile one. I feel you guys are using pick cards or tarot in general in order to actually confirm what's in your intuition, what you already are seeing. This is a way for you to mirror to yourself what you actually want to know about yourselves. I definitely feel that most of you are using this as a confirmation. Many of you have a lot of skills here, very much in tune with yourselves. You are very much receptive to the energy of the universe. You're very much receptive to the insights, to the I'm sensing a lot of third eye and crown chakra energy here. You guys are receiving messages. You're learning to be to kind of fine-tune that, to be more in alignment, especially when things are not going so well, or if you are kind of losing your path or feeling a little bit lost or confused once in a while. This is just reminding you of who you are. It's a way of mirroring back to you your power, your truth, the things that you are sensing already, the things that you already have intuition about, and you just want a confirmation. I'm also hearing, pile one, many of you could have developed your feminine side, more receptivity, more, also hearing a glow up. Some of you might have grown your hair or just connected much more deeper with the feminine side of your, I'm hearing your ancestors. Some of you have been connecting with a specific ancestor from your mother's side. Someone who might have been into witchcraft, someone who was working with magic, someone who was into maybe tarot in your ancestry line. I'm also hearing the tarot and pick cards for you is acting as a portal, as a doorway to your soul. Many of you are using it as a way to access other dimensions, other realms, as a way to access different sides of yourselves, specifically when it comes to your subconscious, pile one. Some of you are trying to understand your dreams better. Some of you are trying to understand all kind of different states. Some of you might be into altering states. So for example, it might be using psychedelics. Others might be doing all type of meditations or other type of spiritual practice that bring altered states for you. Some of you are very much in tune with that, or you're working on becoming a master of that, or mastering that skill. What else? Pile 1. How is tarot or pick cards? How are they helping you in terms of your soul journey? Some of you could have cats in this pile. Very strong feline energy. There's also a very strong sensual energy about you, pile 1. I'm sensing dark feminine. You guys might like to wear dark clothes. You might have tattoos. You guys could have Scorpio energy in your charts. Leo. You might consider yourselves a cougar for some. Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Wow, pile 1. You guys have learned to connect with yourselves on a very deep heart level. Since, you know, we talked about Leo energy. Leo energy is all about heart. It's heart-centered. So yes, I have people here who are Leos in this pile for sure. Pile 1, you've decided to use pick cards. I'm feeling this is a very much of a decision here, but it's a decision that has helped you connect back to your heart chakra in many ways, remembering who you are, remembering the reasons why you are loved and why you love. It's a very reciprocated energy here, pile 1. Some of you receive something from these pick cards, energy from whoever is reading for you, and it's for you a way. You're also finding ways to kind of give back to this person, and there's a beautiful energy exchange between at least you and the reader, on top of all the energy exchange with you and the other people who are watching in the community. This is a sense of feeling good about yourself, remembering that you are loved no matter what. Many of you are maybe lacking the sense of being loved around you or by people who are surrounding you, people who might not understand you, people who might not get you. And you find this in this community, you find this through watching these videos. I'm also picking up pile 1. Many of you are really very much more in tune with your heart chakra since you've started watching pick cards or tarot. Many of you have really connected back with yourself through your heart. Many of you have reopened your heart to love in general. Many of you have felt that your heart chakra might have been locked for a long time. And this was something that you only discovered when you started watching pick cards or actually doing tarot. I also have Magic Guardian. Pile 1. Many of you have decided to use prompt insights from pick cards or tarot to actually work on magic spells. I'm also hearing the law of attraction. Some of you have been trying to attract using magic spells. It says unlock the magic within. I'm also hearing, pile 1, that some of you have been connecting with your angels, specifically a specific guardian angel. Some of you have actually worked with a specific guardian angel, even an archangel, since you guys have connected to pick cards or tarot. Some of you could have very dark skin in this pile. Pile 1, again, I'm sensing something about your hair. People might notice your hair. There's something beautiful about your stance, the way you look at others, very confident. Many of you are seen as a silent strength. There's also a lot of mystery surrounding you, pile 1. Many of you are seen as someone who's highly mysterious. I'm also hearing some of you have tribal tattoos or very mysterious tattoos, mystical tattoos. Pile 1, some of you have actually connected back with your ancestors and your ancestral rituals, practices, and you have molded them to fit you. Very strong magical pile here, pile 1. Right, let's take a look at the tarot. How is tarot helping you? In your journey, in your soul path? How is tarot and pick cards helping you? You have lust, number 11, which is the strength card. You have the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. And you have the Tower. Wow, pile one. A lot of fire in this. Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Pile one. How is tarot or pick a cards helping you? Okay, let's see. This is what you got. So first of all, you guys have two major arcanas, the Strength card and the Tower, surrounding the Knight of Wands energy. So a lot of fire here, a lot of change has happened to you since you guys have been in contact with this. I'm also sensing a very strong Leo energy, right? You guys have chosen the cat energy, which is a very feline energy. Pile one. You guys could connect to Leo in terms, or lions in terms of spirit animals. Some of you have a sun in Leo. Others, it is a moon in Leo, like mine. But this has provoked a lot of changes in perspective, a lot of changes in your day-to-day life, a lot of changes in the way people have started perceiving you. You guys have also taken charge and moved forward in a way that's very much unexpected. Very strong will here, and also a lot of movement, a lot of taking action. Many of you have started being a lot more passionate about your lives. You have gained back your strength in so many ways here, pile one. Many of you have also tamed your inner wildness, not in a way that it's actually bringing it down or repressing it, but just understanding it more and using it at your advantage rather than being used by it. Many of you have connected with your primal instincts, your animal instincts, and you've started using that gut feelings, those pushes that you've been receiving from your, specifically your guts here. I'm sensing pile one, and you've been using that to actually advance yourself, push yourself forward, keep on moving, and moving straight forward with a lot of fire, a lot of passion, looking straight forward at life, not being shy anymore, not being or not holding yourself back in any way. And this has brought a lot of destruction for some of you in terms of the situations, relationships you guys could have had before this. This was released. You guys could have noticed that a lot of things have been distracted or released around you. Many of you had to surrender things since you guys have been connecting with tarot and this side of yours. But of course, the Tower is always to bring truth, peace, new beginnings. It's always a fresh start. You guys have become really powerful and very confident. Nobody, people are seeing you like royalty here, pile one. You guys have gained a sense of being a queen or a king. Many of you have finally decided that you're stepping into your power. Many of you could have been holding yourself back, or specifically your voice, your sense of purpose. Many of you have gained a lot of purpose, a sense of purpose, a life mission, or even hearing a sense of moving forward, or a sense of being good enough, or a sense of being more than good enough, actually. A lot of strength. This is all Leo. I'm just sensing very strong Leo. You guys could have your Mars in Scorpio with the Tower energy. But I'm also sensing here, pile one, many of you could have actually seen things that you could have never seen, because before you were just maybe oblivious, or you might not have had the sensitivity to see those things. Many of you could have had your eyes opened up to things around you that were not serving you anymore, that you had to let go of. Many of you have had this connecting, both of these cards are showing this third eye opening. Many of you have been connecting with the third eye, and have felt that there's a lot of activation around your third eye. A lot of insights, a lot of aha moments with this tower. A lot of, oh, I've seen this before, I wasn't really trusting it. And then things started falling apart to actually build back up, especially when it comes to your strength level, to your sense of determination, your confidence level. A lot of you have gained a lot of a glow up here. Look at you. You're standing in your power, Pile 1. A lot of fire. Some of you have dyed your hair red or a very prominent color. People can see it. It's very strong, colorful hair. Gain back your sense of feeling proud of yourselves, or feeling that you are good enough, that you are wanted, loved, cared for, that you are part of a great community, that what you bring to the table is worthy, and that you are worthy, that you are needed. It's also the sense of lust. People have been lusting over you, Pile 1. There's this glow up, this sensual energy here that you've embodied. People have had a lot of lust towards you, or you might sense that many people could be trying to come your way with this Knight of Wands energy, a lot of sexual tension around others. Right, Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, Pile 2, you guys chose the seahorse. Alright, so let's take a look at your message. First of all, let's see. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. 222 in the clock when I was looking at this. Alright, so Pile 2, this is the dragonfly. So how is this changing? How did this change you? Or how did tarot, or how did these pick a card move you or help you in your growth, or how are they helping you at this moment? With this dragonfly, there's a lot of transformation, a strong sense of going from one state to another. Many of you have been transmuting negative energy towards something more lighter, more positive. I'm also sensing something very sunny. Many of you have created things or have started thinking about creating new projects, maybe even a new platform. There's something about creation. You're transitioning from one state to another, and during that transition, there is so much opening up for you, especially when it comes to your creativity here, Pile 2. Many of you are also feeling that you guys have had a lot of guidance when it comes to the way you're going or the direction you need to take in life. Many of you have started trusting that you guys are in the right path. You guys are actually following the right direction. You're knowing how to choose what's right for you and what's not. Many of you sense that your guidance is very much heartfelt. You guys are really trusting and having more faith in general. Many of you have the sense of guidance in general since you've started watching pick cards or using tarot. There's a lot of trust in the universe and a lot of opening your hearts to being guided in a way that's more subtle, in a way that's less directive. And I'm also feeling, Pile 2, many of you could have sensed that there was a big transformation for you. You guys had to transform in order to understand, or in order to actually acquire the skills to follow the guidance. Because in the beginning, it might have been very difficult to understand what was being asked of you, what kind of guidance you were receiving. The guidance was not meaningful or was very superficial. It became much deeper the the more you were watching, or the more you got deeper in understanding what tarot or pick a cards meant for you. You guys gained a lot of wisdom. And you guys chose the seahorse. It says strength, guidance, transformation, feminine energy. The seahorse is a symbol of power. It has frequently appeared in Europe and is associated with valor and bravery. Neptune was frequently depicted amid huge curling waves in a chariot pulled by great seahorses. Wow. The seahorse's ability to negotiate the sea, a symbol of physical and spiritual transformation, signifies its role as a guide in times of change. Yes, absolutely. Pile 2, you guys have had a lot of guidance. You guys have needed or are needing this pick a card or tarot in order to get guidance in a time where things are changing for you, in a time where things have needed a lot of transformation or have pulled a lot of energy out of you to transform physically and spiritually. There's also this Neptunian energy here that's been added with the seahorse. Some of you could have Pisces in your chart, very strong Pisces energy. You also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Pisces could have strong influences in your chart here, pile 2. I'm also sensing during this transformation, many of you have had to find a place where you have strength, or a place where you can actually anchor yourselves within a specific spot, so that things can actually continue change around you. This you had no control over. The change you had no control over. You just had to let go and let it happen. And during that time, you needed a space where you felt anchored, or you felt that guidance is coming. And many of you have used pick cards or tarot for that. Many of you have connected with your feminine energy, the sense of being able to receive, the sense of being able to let go of control, to release control to the gods, to the universe. All right, let's take a look, pile 2. What have you learned, or what are you learning? What is these pick a cards or the tarot is actually bringing into your spiritual journey? Pile 2. Cornucopia. Number 2, you guys might see a lot of 2s. I'm also seeing 111, 222, pile 2. Transformation again, but transformation in order to pull out all the things that you needed to pull out of yourselves. Many of you have planted so many seeds, possibly in terms of spiritual growth, possibly in terms of emotional growth, but those seeds you needed maybe a little push or a little bit more guidance in order to get this cornucopia, or get to the place where you can actually harvest all the fruits that have grown or have matured since you've planted those seeds. You have learned to actually bring this very strong Virgo energy, by the way, to actually bring to fruition your ideas. Many of you have had a lot of inspired thoughts using pick a cards. Many of you have learned to be a little bit more 3D, or connect to your bodies more. Maybe find ways to connect to Venus, which means you guys have learned to actually create for your highest good, but with your own true skills, your own true talents, your own way of creating, with your own unique skills, pile 2. You gained a sense of confidence in that, and you're finally finding ways to really gain all that maturity that you've learned in your early years through this guidance. You're trusting that cornucopia is actually coming for you once the transformation is happened, or transformation is complete, once the transmutation of energy has happened for you. Many of you have completely changed. I'm hearing 180, you guys have changed completely. maybe even physically. There's definitely a sense of pulling beautiful fruits from the trees now, able to actually, I'm sensing this Queen of Pentacles energy here, pile 2, Taurus, Libra. I'm sensing that you guys are very much in tune with your bodies. Some of you have even changed the way you eat. Your diet could have changed, your lifestyle, your day-to-day habits. A new beginning, okay? When it comes to your 3D, there's a lot of new beginnings, specifically when it comes to the food you're using. I'm also hearing the new projects you're giving birth to. New beginnings when it comes to where you see a career going to, or your job. Ooh, magician. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Number 53, which is an 8, which is a symbol of abundance, infinity here, pile 3. Sorry, pile 2, not 3. But pile 2, magician in the mirror. Wow. Some of you are actually healers, I'm hearing. I could sense my Reiki hands heating up. Some of you might have picked up Reiki since discovering tarot. Some of you have actually enhanced your skills in Reiki since discovering pick a cards and tarot. Some of you have actually decided to combine these two. There's just a lot of possibilities with the magician. The magician is showing you the sign of abundance, the signs of infinite possibilities. And many of you have discovered, yes, there are infinite possibilities. It is up to me to focus my energy on what I truly want to manifest in my life. Some of you feel like an old soul. Some of you have discovered that there are other people like you, and the two of you together, you guys could actually partner up with people here in this community. I'm sensing that some of you might have collaborated on things here with the pick a card community, or the tarot community. You might have noticed that collaborations bring two different strengths together in order to produce magic. Like, for example, two tarot readers collaborating together bring magic. And this is something very much bring a lot of wisdom to you, pile 2, a lot of growth, a lot of possibilities. And I'm also sensing here, pile 2, some of you could have been connecting with an elder, an ancestor maybe from your dad's family, especially with the seahorse energy. This always reminds me of the dad. The seahorse is actually the father is the one who is taking care of the eggs, taking care of the youth. So you guys could be connecting with your dad more. You guys could have grown up with a single dad, or you guys could be yourselves single dads. Some of you could be connecting with an ancestor from your dad's side who's guiding you. Goddess of the Moon. Number 52. So you see how you have 52, 53. This is a progression. Many of you have seen that whatever intuitive skills you have, whatever psychic gifts you guys have had before, you've seen an improvement. And I'm also sensing here a balance between your feminine and your masculine energy. Anything that you've had a lot of mastery in. Some of you could have been really great at mastering your masculine side, and you've discovered your feminine powers, and or vice versa. And you have learned to harness that power, just like here, the goddess of the moon, the power of the moon cycles. Some of you have learned to actually work with the moon cycles, thanks to pick cards. Some of you have been actually connecting with your feminine side, especially around the moon, the full moon, I mean. Your emotions have been very much a guide for you, pile 2. You've learned to use your emotions as guidance, finding direction through your emotions, through what you're feeling, rather than just what you're thinking. And some of you have learned to actually use your thoughts to direct you rather than just feeling. A lot of balanced feminine and masculine, a lot of balanced youth and old. You have also learned to combine and balance out what was old, or what you brought maybe from a past life, or old habits, old abilities, with the new ones, the ones that are just coming into your life, the fresh starts. You've balanced them out, and you're using both to create your new reality, to create your cornucopia. Let's get to the tarot. Pile 2. How are pick of cards helping you at this time in your life, in your spiritual journey? Soul path. The Chariot. What else? The Magician. Again, pile 2. You guys are magicians. You could have Mercury in your chart, or strong Mercury. I have Mercury in my first house. What else? One more. So you could have Virgo, Gemini, Sun, or Moon, maybe Virgo Moon, Gemini Moon, and the World. Okay, pile 3. Sorry, pile 2. I keep on saying pile 3. There could be a connection with pile 3, pile 2, so that's something you might want to look at. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. All right, pile 2. You have the Chariot, the Magician, and the World. You guys could have Cancerian energy in your charts. You guys could have Cancer, and you guys could have Mercury as a strong influence in your charts. So you have Chariot, the Magician, and you have the World. So pile 2. 3 major arcanas. So definitely major impacts, major changes as well, since you guys have connected with this part of yours, and a lot of magic and manifestation energy here. You guys have taken back your power with the Chariot. Some of you, again, we're talking about direction. Some of you might have felt that no matter what, things were aimless, or that no matter what, the energy could have been just in and out, no direction, no sense of purpose. And this has changed. You guys have manifested this. You've been calling. Some of you have prayed for this. You've asked for help. And this came in the form of tarot. This came in the form of pick of cards. And this has brought a major completion in your life with the World energy. Major achievements as well. Some of you are actually already getting the fruits from what you've learned. You're ready. I'm hearing even monetizing what you learned here, pile 2. Some of you are actually monetizing what you've learned in pick of cards or tarot. You guys have asked for it, prayed for it, manifested it, and you've attracted it, and you've took charge and moved forward with this Chariot energy to actually close the cycle, close whatever was not serving you, and start something that actually was going to be helpful to you and more beneficial. A strong sense of achievement here, pile 2. Many of you have felt that this was highly beneficial in your life. It's just so positive, and so much positive energy has been brought to you since you guys have discovered all of this. I'm also sensing many of you could have finally connected with your spirituality in a very different way. Some of you could have been religious, have tried to follow something, but were not really sensing it or feeling it, and then this has helped you kind of gain courage or gain confidence or strength in what you truly were feeling. You guys have learned to really connect with yourselves more and take charge with this Chariot energy. Take charge of what you want in your destiny. Take charge of what you want in your life. I mean, you have the Magician and the Chariot. Come on, guys. You guys have manifested this. You've manifested a sense of direction to your life. And this has come with the World. Some of you have also decided to travel. There's a lot of travel energy here, or even connecting with the outside world when it comes to maybe the internet. Many of you have connected or asked to manifest people you care about, people who are like you, people who are more connecting to your truth, to your spirituality, your sense of what you want in your life, or also what you believe in, your beliefs. You have receive that wish here with the Chariot and the World. Many of you have found what you couldn't find at your home or with the people around you in the internet, with this world. In places where where people are not close to you, you would have to actually travel to get to those people. And with the Knight of Wands energy, you guys have just moved forward. A lot of action here, a lot of fire. There's a lot of also a sense of adventure. Many of you could have felt that there is this almost spiciness. This has brought a spiciness or a sense of adventure or sense of discovering all the time new things, exploring. I'm sensing a lot of Sag energy here, exploring new philosophies, new ways of thinking, new ways of doing things. Just explorative, fun energy here with the Knight of Wands. Alright, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, pile 3, you guys chose the Seagull. So let's see. How does tarot or pick a card help you in your journey? Oneness is my true nature. Pile 3. Okay, this is Zen. Right away I'm sensing Zen energy. Many of you have connected with your with Oriental practices, a sense of oneness, going back inward. Many of you have connected back to your true self, the higher self. I'm also hearing the I am energy. If you guys know about Muji or Papaji, you guys are connecting back to your I am, your truth. And you've discovered that this is part of who you are, and this is your actual truth. Many of you have started this journey or have discovered, you've asked ask for truth, or what is the actual truth? What is it that is true here? What is the ultimate truth, pile 3? Many of you have looked for this. You've got tired of maybe different practices or especially when it comes to spirituality, practice, do this, do that. How about I try this new way and this new way, and then never really reaching what you truly want, or just keep on seeking, and you're just in this wheel of really always seeking for what is the next spiritual practice, what is the next thing to do, and you ask for, please show me the truth, because the truth has to be simple. It can't be outside of you. It can't be complicated, because then how can it be true? Truth is something that is very innocent, very pure, very close to who you are. Many of you have decided to seek that, or really kind of give up everything and simplify, especially if you've been doing a lot of practices in your spirituality for many years. Many of you have decided to let go of multiple things, simplify, go within, find ways to connect within. And many of you have discovered something here. Many of you have also gotten some kind of Kundalini awakening. You guys have chosen the Seagull. It says, water, creation, emotion. In Norse Native American legend, an angry gull kills a raven, one of the most powerful totem that has invaded the Gulls Beach. A great war between ravens and gulls for dominion of the beach ensues. In the end, the gull is subdued and the two birds share power over the shore. This is for me duality, the fight between good and bad, feminine, masculine, anything that is two, everything that brings separation. It's all about duality. You guys could have been fighting duality or trying to find ways to balance out. And this could have brought you to non-duality. Advaita, pile 3, some of you could have been connecting with that philosophy or have connected back to yourselves by really looking at the fact that all dualities are part of this world and all dualities are coming after who you are. This has helped you really connect with your emotions. Something very primitive, primordial elements of creation. We're talking about who you truly are. You guys could have been gone in really exploring who you are, trying to find out who this, Sarah is. And you guys have found something very primordial. So whatever war or conflict you guys have had inside, your inner conflicts, or you've seen outside of you, you guys have decided to go within, really go within and find the origin, the source. So let's take a look. Pile 3. How is this helping you in your journey? Resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Pile 3. Some of you could actually have been suffering from anger issues, temper issues. I feel this is more in the extreme, but yes, I do sense that some of you it is that. But I feel it's more general here, Pile 3. Some of you have been conflicted about something or about different things, external things, possibly also internal things.